Hello everyone and welcome to part 6 of my 7-part series, where I'll be ranking all my Beast Quest books from least favourite to favourite, which I did a Beast review on. As you know, this is part 6, as I said, out of 7, which I also said, and this is what would be a group of 15 here, but no, there's actually a group of 17 here. So then I get to my top 20 in the next episode. Rather fitting if you ask me. So these 17 here, they're all great books. I honestly loved all of them. Along with a couple from the previous episode, from where Serpent was. Serpent onwards are great books. There's nothing as you're going to say that could change my mind there. Whether they're beast-wise, story-wise, or how good they did in Battle of the Beasts. But the first beast I'm talking about here is here for beast-wise, as it did terrible in Battle of the Beast, being the third beast to get killed there, being Spikefin the Water King. Spikefin is here for the simple reason, as a beast, it's great. As a story, it's mediocre. In Battle of the Beast, it did terrible. But it was close to killing Naga, just didn't kill him. I think the reason why Spikefin goes here and is the worst out of these 17 I'm talking about is that it's the same formula with pretty much every beast in Series 9 apart from Torpix. It's just what was a good person or animal turned evil and turned into a beast, which was cool at the beginning, but then it just got repeated over and over again. Like if you just did it like maybe once in that whole series, like series 3 did, then yeah, that would have been cool. But no, it just got repeated over and over again. Next is Vetrix, the two-headed octopus. This one was my favourite series 10, but now it is not. This one went from being in my top 10 to being 36th place. That's an incredible drop. Vetrix, I think I just lost interest in for the simple reason, at the end of the day, it's just an octopus with two heads. Yeah, like it did kill Serpent in Battle of the Beasts, but then it got killed by crap. So, okay. Next is Vetrix, the poison dragon. Now, another Series 19 Beasts. This is only the third one. I did originally say that this one is close to Stritor in amazingness. Like, I'll rank them both pretty close. Yeah, I gave Stritor the edge, but I didn't realise until just now how big of an edge I gave him. I gave Stritor, but Vetrix is here because I liked its design when I wrote down in my review on it, but looking back at it, I kind of lost interest in its design. I still like its abilities and its fight, but its design is the main reason why it's here. The story was great, I will say that. Next is Vizlak, the slithering serpent. I was about to get that right. Hold on. Okay. I was about to say, I thought he had the same name as Torpix. Hold on. Sorry about this. Who's there? Oh, God. Typical. Okay. So Vizlak, the slithering serpent. Out of all the snake-like beasts, this one kind of blends in. Not only being the youngest, but it's just blends in. Like, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible at the same time. I liked the book. I liked the extra guide there that was just fully focused on the treasure. But apart from that, it's just rather bad. Hold on, I need to just tell my dog to be quiet a bit. But that's pretty much all for this stack, so yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so hopefully I wasn't gone for too long. Moving on, we have Brutus, the Hound of Horror. This one was my favourite book of Series 11, but it got replaced for a simple reason of how well Serpio did in Battle of the Beasts. But Brutus, I think, didn't really get his chance to shine in Battle of the Beasts, as he was at a straightaway disadvantage. But I think Brutus is here mainly for beast purposes, because it is a great beast. It's essentially like Carnivora, but a male version. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what side to put him on. Yeah, essentially Carnivora, but a male version of it, which, as you know, I like Carnivora, so yeah. Next is, this is what I was talking about with Series 9. Sting the Scorpion Man. Have one beast in the series that changed from a human to a beast. That'd be good. Okay, Sting does it. Series 3 does it with Sting, and it was great. I liked this book, as you could tell, because it's in part 6. But this is a great book. Design, yeah, it's okay. But its abilities, yeah, it's okay. Its fight, yeah, it's okay. The story, however, the finale, it was a great finale, and probably it was a great finale, one of the best finales actually. But comparing it to 1, 2, okay, I got 3 finales here and quite a few over there. So it's a mediocre finale, but it's what pulled it up this high. Next is Grif the Feathered Fiend. Feathered Fiend. Honestly, it reminds me of Lord Shen from Kung Fu Panda 2, and I think I said it in the Beast View actually. But I like it mainly for its design and the fact it had a good start to what I didn't know would be a bad series. I honestly feel bad for Grif being in this series. I would have wanted it to be in Series 18, swap with Krytor, but no. But to have Grif be this high and do this good compared to the rest of his teammates doing rather bad, that's nothing to be ashamed about. Next is Lustor the Acid Dart. Now, this one did okay in Battle of the Beasts, made it through round 1 and round 2. Round 3, got killed. But it puts up a good fight. Like, I'll say it gave Crestor a run for his money, but Crestor won. But yeah, it's a good design. I like it in the book anyway. It was a continuation from Shamani, which was an improvement, which is good. And that's pretty much all I can say about it, really. The beast design is a bit slow, but it's not a negative thing, because I like its ability where it can just build up acid in its throat and spew all acid out through his throat. That I like a lot. Next is Arax the Soul Stealer. Now, I knew I had a... this is only the 3rd special out of 6 that I reviewed to be mentioned here. I mean, you got 3 specials to look forward to after this one. With Arax here, though, I would say it's just good, but not as good as the others. It's much better than Kratos and Kildor and Vedra and Crimin, don't get me wrong. But Arax is just mediocre when it comes to... I don't know. It isn't meant to be a bat-like beast, but me and Lucas both agreed it's more like a gargoyle, so... Hello, Mr. Gargoyle, how you doing? But, yeah, that's all I can say, really. Its design was okay, its abilities were okay, its fight was actually pretty good. Story was good. Reason why it's not in top 20? You're going to hate me with a few of these choices, but these remaining beasts I think are a bit better. Next is Linker. I liked the continuation it had to the story it had in Series 13 of how it continued on from Slivka and went on to Vermok, which aren't great beasts. But I liked that it pulled back from it and made what I found as a rather interesting beast. The design I find interesting because it doesn't have any legs, so it's pretty much always flying. and it's the fact that at the end of its tail has a poisonous tip to it. It's good. Anything that draws it back, I'll say it's probably like Grif, its teammates apart from Cobra. Its teammates aren't exactly great. Next is Kumar the Faceless Beast, and this one was one of my favourites when I did my review on it, and I did say it probably is one of my favourites, but it's rather high. Like, it just moved down for the fact that it just moved down for in respect I had for it, because it got outclassed by beasts that either did good in the tournament or I always liked more than Kumar. So yeah, moving on to Vdara, the Midnight Warrior. That joke is done now. I'm done doing that joke where I just look out the window every time I say Vdara. But yeah, Vdara has a rather simple design, and I like it for that. Abilities, simple but some unique, which I like. And the fight, I liked a lot. The story for Vdara was great, much better than Edict, but not as good as Crystal and Carnivore in my opinion, but still pretty good. And to have this be the fourth beast of Series 7 mentioned, I think it's actually a rather good place to be. And I like the colour that's surrounding this book. Like, I like this shade of yellow. I don't know why, I just do. Next is Tremor the Earth Lord. Now, this one is here for how well it did in the tournament. Despite me not actually remembering its abilities to a great extent, it did pretty good. It made it to the top 10? No, it made it to the top 20. So it did okay, but because I couldn't remember its abilities amazingly, I think I gave it a good spot to get to, then die. But anything negative to say? Its abilities are rather forgettable, really. But the actual beast himself, nowhere near forgettable. Next is the final beast of Series 14, Vdara the Snow Phoenix. Now this one is here because I have a love for phoenixes. Like, it's just here because I like phoenixes. I didn't put this in the top 20 though, because these three beasts I'm saying next are either deserve to make it this high because how well the book was, or how well it did in the Battle of the Beast tournament. But other than that, Vdara, it had a good place, really. Next is Trillion the Three-Headed Lion. Now this beast's fight was from beginning to end. It was amazing. The only thing that pulled it back was it was essentially just a sword and shield versus a three-headed lion, which I guess is okay, but it's not really interesting compared to Cobra, which fight was throughout the entire book. But it did move down from what I believe was 6th to 23rd, but I'd say it's a good spot to be in. Like, compared to 112 books, it's still a pretty good spot. Next is Okira the Crusher. Now, I said in the review that it was a great book in the summarising it up compared to the other beasts, which it is. Compared to the other beasts, it's much better. But the reason why it's here is because Series 20 needed a thing to draw it up, and Okira does that job perfectly, actually. It's a unique design with a combination of abilities you would not expect to see on it, and even though it is a good beast in a land where it's supposed to be evil beasts, I like it a lot. Best book of Series 20. And moving on to the last beast of this series, of this episode, and I don't want to say it because I know there's going to be people that's going to hate me for it. This one's here simply because of the fact I like this beast and how well it did in Battle of the Beasts. And that is Sophia the Slithering Shadow. It's not in the top 20. Calm down. But the fact that Sophia did really good in Battle of the Beast, coming into the top 10, I think is pretty amazing. And to get killed by Crestor in what I described as one of the most gruesome ways a beast has died, I think is a great way for it to go out. Especially for killing Silver in the last round. But for Serpia though, the beast wise, I like its abilities. I like that it can fly. It is made of ice, but what are you gonna do? I liked it a lot. I think the main reason why I liked it was how well it did in Battle of the Beast. Because I did say at the start of Battle of the Beast when it went against Tecton, I didn't have much faith in it. Like, I just somehow manipulated it to win that one. Then it went against Slivka, where I somehow manipulated it to win again when I originally planned for Slivka to win. Then it went in round 3. And when actually thinking about this fight, I saw Serpia that, hold on, it actually had a chance. It has a chance to actually beat this beast. So I just went off the top of my head using both their abilities, and Serpia came out on top. So yeah, that's how I grew so much respect for Serpio, and then it got crushed by Crestor. But still, it did great in Battle of the Beast, and much better than I thought it would. I thought it'd be dead in round 2 at least, but no. Anyway, that is all 17 books I doing this ranking on. Join me in the next episode where I do the final 20, and that is all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that little notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.